That's amazing, Joseph. Really amazing.
In this video, we will share 4 important lessons from the process of writing our new song from Psalm 19. We had some fun surprises along the way with trying out some new chord patterns. So comment with the word yes if you are ready to grow in your songwriting.
That's so good, Joseph. So lesson number 1, this psalm brought our attention to the fear of the Lord, or what we would say is being in awe of our great Creator. We need the awe of God to be experienced more in our services, in our worship services. In order for this to occur, our worship songs must emphasize the greatness and grandeur of our wonderful Lord. There are some scriptures that can guide us in worshiping God the way He deserves, such as this. Psalms 2, verse 11 in the Amplified Classic. Serve the Lord with reverent awe and worshipful fear. Rejoice and be in high spirits with trembling. Wow. I mean, when you get a hold of the awesomeness of God, you might be trembling a bit because He is so amazing. Our songs can be full of rejoicing and enthusiasm for worship. As we learned in Psalm 19, all of creation is in awe of its Creator and continuously proclaims His greatness. So our songs should facilitate the ability for worshipers to sing, dance, and rejoice, but also for them to bow in reverence and awe.
Oh, yes.
This is really important. We don't see this quite enough in modern day churches.
No, we don't.
We believe that this song and the song that you can write from Psalm 19 will inspire worshipers to honor the Lord for who He is, not just for His works. So let us know if you are writing your song from Psalm 19 and if you have brought out the awesomeness and greatness of God.
Right.
So listen to Psalm 33, verse 8 in the Amplified Classic. Let all the earth fear the Lord. And it defines that. Revere and worship Him. Let all the inhabitants of the world stand in awe of Him.
That's so good. Lesson number 2. Keep revising your song until you are satisfied with how cohesive each part is. You could be revising the lyrics, or the melody, or the music. The point is for your song, or a part of your song, to feel complete. When it doesn't flow well, or have a consistent theme in any section, it is much better to try new ideas until it comes together. In the case of our chorus, we had a line that seemed okay, but bringing in another theme didn't seem to fit. The chorus needs to stay focused on the Lord Himself, His worthiness, His person, and His greatness. After working on one line, it now emphasizes the reason for worshipers to sing and be in awe. God has revealed Himself through His creation, and He alone is worthy. We changed the line, we always trust in your word, to you are the living word. This is much more focused on the Lord Himself rather than the worshiper.
That's so true, yes. And it's so much more impactful when you get more precise with your words, with your melody.
Yes.
It does make a difference. Now, you may have noticed this in our videos this week. Lesson number 3 is try new chord progressions to make your songs unique. That's it, the walking down chords. While writing our verses, we discovered that breaking away from expected patterns gave the last line of each verse a different sound from what is usually heard in worship songs.
Right.
It is true that people get accustomed to certain sounds and can kind of take the full meaning of a song, a worship song, for granted. You know, it's nice to hear what you're familiar with, but there needs to be some new things, some some fresh sounds, right?
Right.
So songwriters can even tend to take the easy path of writing chord progressions that they usually use, like sticking to 3 chords or maybe 4 chords for your entire song. So they may have heard a certain chord progression in someone else's song. Like, I like that chord progression, but we can do more than that. As we've been writing these psalms, I'm discovering God can come up with new songs all the time if we're open to it and we're listening closely.
Yes.
So each of these has been unique. It's been different.
Right.
So,
they have been different from each other.
Yes, they have been very different from each other. Different genres almost, different feel to them, different sounds.
Time signatures.
Different time signatures, that's right. So let me focus in on what you did on the last line of each verse, Joseph.
Okay.
So for the last line in each verse, we had the chords C sharp minor, B, and A. And it was just one word that I was singing. So it was just one word at the end of the verse, majesty, and Joseph put 3 chords to that one word. So we chose to use a type of walk down instead of the expected chords that people would normally use. Because Joseph heard something that was extraordinary rather than ordinary. He tried the walk down with the chords F sharp minor, E with a G sharp, and the F sharp minor 7. It totally changed the sound and the impact of this whole verse. That's right, Joseph. They're so beautiful with those strings, aren't they?
The F sharp minor with the A, and then E with G sharp, and then F sharp minor 7.
Beautiful. Yes, those are so beautiful.
Lesson number 4. Our bridge has another example of thinking outside the box. Mom thought of having chords that walk down during each line of the bridge to give it a different feel. It's like getting your heart established by trusting God and His Word. At the same time, the melody floats on notes in a medium range, with rises at the end of the lines. Mm-hmm. This is actually a composition method that you may have heard in orchestral music. It can be called opposing melodies or counter melodies or counterpoints. As the chords walk down and the melody rises, those are counterpoints. Mm-hmm. It creates an interesting sound but feels natural with the 6/8 time signature.
We hope this has inspired you to write an original song from Psalm 19.
Yes.
To hear our songwriting process from the beginning, watch this video and we will see you there.